Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Rise of the Blur, and yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. Now before continuing this, I know, I'm making a lot of short movies again, and some of you guys might not like it, but yeah, I'm currently enjoying doing this. So yeah, many of you guys said to me in the previous comments that I should do what I feel best for the channel and enjoy doing. So I'm currently comfortable with this setting. Uploading short movies, so I hope you understand. And aside from that, yeah, I know I have been laying off your ideas and I'm feeling quite guilty about it. Just to put it out there, I'm sorry again. I'm just lazy bastard who doesn't want to work, I guess. But I guess I'd try to, make it up to you by making your ideas soon. It's just that I'm currently having my own ideas and I just want to put them out. Aside from that, I hope you're all doing well and having a nice day, night, evening. And if you are doing so, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel on that note. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins 3 years after the Kyuubi attack in Konoha Gakure no Sato. It was October 10th, the same day the Kyuubi attacked previous 3 years ago. And Konoha almost turned into ruins. But it was saved by the 4th Hokage, who was still the reigning Kage at the moment. As we see two children walking alongside, enjoying the festive that was happening inside the village. Both of them had blonde mop of hair. One had violet eyes, and while the other one had blue eyes. Both of them were twins, Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze and Menma Uzumaki no Mikaze. And both of them were 3 years of age, who have sneaked out of their house to enjoy the festive, even though their parents told them to stay home and sleep because it was late at night. And there they were, enjoying the festive as they usually did. It was quite good, until they started to notice, or more like Naruto noticed, that someone was following them. And that someone turned into some people, as Naruto and Menma started to speed walk, and then started to dash as fast as they could with their little tiny legs, until Menma said to his brother, "We should go this way," and it turned out to be a dead-end alleyway. As Naruto turned back immediately, but something smacked him on the head as he fell down on the ground. "Naruto!" said Menma, as Menma was then pushed to the ground as well. "Are you sure about this, Raido?" "Shut up. These bastards killed my family. More like the little bastard over here. Danzo says that he's the one with the Kyuubi. And killing him, we might kill the Kyuubi. But what about the other one? Let's just say some sacrifices do require some collateral damage. Are you out of your mind? They're the child of the Hokage, even though one of them is a demon. Do you think I fucking care? Even though they are the children of Minato no Mikaze, I could care fucking less." As then, both of them started to beat the children, alongside many of the people who were watching and feeling somewhat satisfied and guilt because of Naruto. Naruto, for the main part, was taking all the hits, blocking them for Menma, thinking that it was his duty to protect his brother, who was little in age to him, only by a few minutes. "Naruto, it's alright, it'll be over soon." As both of them were quite touched by Naruto's feat. By both I mean Menma, as well as a figure watching from within the eyes of Menma, Kyuubi. Impressive to be able to sacrifice one self for the sake of the other, even if he knows that I still exist inside of him. Quite touched. As Raido then said, "This is getting way much boring. Let's take things up a notch." "What? Just end them and we can be on our way. You don't have to prove anything." "Oh, but I do. Because this is just one-sided bullying and torture. Don't mind me, but I'm enjoying this, but I want a challenge. Give them a chance." "A false hope?" said his compliance. "Yes, a false hope." As he threw a kunai in front of them. "Pick it up," said Raido. As Naruto picked it up, I looked at him. "If you are able to kill me, and all of them, you can live with your brother." "Like you will be able to kill me. I don't want to fight." "Really now? Let's see. If you don't move within 10 seconds, I will attack your brother with a jutsu. as Raido started to prepare a fireball jutsu, aiming straight towards Menma. Naruto's eyes widened. His beat raced, and suddenly something happened. His eyes glowed as everything slowed down, or more like stopped. Naruto, seizing his moment, moved on his own, slashing all the stomachs and the necks of every people. And before he knew it, he was on the other side of the alleyway, as all of them fell down, their unconsciousness fading as everything turned back to normal. As Naruto dropped the kunai and dashed towards his brother. "Are you right, Menma?" As Menma was shocked. "Naruto, how did you... I don't know." Suddenly Minato and the other people heard, "Naruto! Menma!" as he dashed towards both of them and hugged them. And sighed, "Are you alright?" "Yeah, just a few bruises, Dad. Just a few." As Naruto passed out. "Dad, Naruto took a lot of beating. He was trying to block all of the kicking and punches that they were throwing at me." As Naruto got up and looked at the people that were there lying in disgust, burned their dead bodies. "Hi, Hokage-sama," as he brought his children towards the hospital room where they were being treated, as suddenly he felt a hand on his shoulder. He looked around to see it was Hiruzen. "Hey, what are you doing here, Hiruzen-sama?" "It's alright, Minato. I heard what happened, and to be honest, it disgusts me to no end. I can't believe you and Kushina sacrificed so much for these people, and this is how they repay you. Yeah, I'm just glad that I used the second seal following Kushina's advice and yours. I just don't want to think what would have happened if I used the Akai Fuyin. Yeah, good thing you didn't use that seal, because things might have turned out to be worse than they are. They are already worse, Hiruzen-sama. Any chances of Kushina waking up soon? No. She has been in comatose state since that day, since the birth of our children. If it wasn't for Mikoto, I don't think that my kids would have grown up better." "True, but she was the godmother of both of them." "You're right." "Oh, that reminds me. Here, Jiraiya said that he will be arriving soon. He wanted me to relay this message to you." As Hiruzen, after telling them, looked towards both Naruto and Menma, who were resting. It seemed that Menma is fine, but Naruto took a lot of beating. He was protecting and shielding his brother. Quite admirable," said Hiruzen. "He has what it takes to become a shinobi." Something happened, interestingly. "What do you mean?" "When I arrived there, I saw that from the alleyway that Naruto dropped a kunai covered in blood and dashed towards Menma. Menma told me that Naruto was the one who defeated them all. Can it be possible? They were all seasoned Joins, and some of them were even Chunins. How can a kid at the age of 3 defeat them, much less kill them? That is what I would like to know. And that is why I had Inoichi walk through their minds to see the details." As talk of the devil, Inoichi arrived. "Have you found something interesting?" "Yes. I found out that Naruto was given a chance to save his brother and himself, because both of them were going to be killed as a collateral damage." As Minato gritted his teeth and clenched his fist until his knuckle turned white, as Kushina's word echoed through his mind. "Don't dump this on them. You'll make their life living hell. You want this for your children?" "Damn it, Kushina, I hate it when you're right." He was regretting so much saving his own homeland now, because of what they were doing to their children. His and Kushina's children. "So, is it some sort of a Genkai?" Hiruzen said, bringing out Minato of his stupider. "What? Yes, I think it is. We should get Naruto tested." As 1 month later, it took Naruto 1 month to recover as he woke up finally. His throat was sore and felt like sandpaper. "Water," he said, as his brother, who was there, completely recovered, gave him some. "Hey Naruto, how are you feeling?" "I'm feeling good. Just a little headache." "It's good to know that you're up, son." "Hey Dad, how long was I out?" "Well, Naruto, it was about a month." "A month? Oh man." I guess I gotta train hard. Train? Since when? Oh, I found the simple taijutsu book, Taijutsu for Dummies, in your library, so I started to study that. I see. Well, I didn't want to start your training until you were 5, but I guess you were quite eager. You can say that again. Listen, Naruto. As Ochako came in, she was a doctor in Konoha, a medic as well. I will perform a test, Naruto. Kun, you don't need to worry about anything. After the test is done, I will tell you something. It will be a quite surprise for you. Really? Yes. Even though Naruto was 3, he was still a kid. And after the blood was taken from him, well, Ochako left. As Minato sat down, how are you feeling, son? As Naruto then remembered what he did, as he started to tremble. I killed him, Dad. I didn't have any choice. I didn't mean to. I know, son. Minato said, hugging his little boy. It's alright. I know what you did, and I'm proud of you. What? Yes, you protected your family. You protected what was important at the moment, and those people were out to get you. Listen, Naruto, and you as well, Menma. In Shinobi world, it's either killed or be killed. You either become a prey or you become a predator. That is the rule for those who are at the top chain, and I want you guys to be there, supporting each other, protecting each other's back, hiding each other's weaknesses, and becoming each other's strength. We will, said both of them in unison. Trust me, kiddos, I know. As time went by, weeks passed as Ochako came to Minato's office as Naruto and Menma has gotten back to their life as usual. So, any news, Ochako-san? Yes, Okage-sama, you'll be surprised when you find out. I think we have a new Kakegenkai. What? Yes, a new one that has not been recorded since the beginning of the shinobi history. How can that be possible? Well, somehow Kakegenkais originate in people. Starting from them, I guess. Can it be passed down? Yes, there is a 60% chance that they will pass down, which is quite good. Normally, those who have 40% chance are quite, hard to pass down, but 60%, I guess that it is okay to say that somewhat of them will be passed down to his, children. Okay, so what is it? Lay it on me. Well, I think that he can stop time or slow it down to the point where he can move like, so fast, like Maharishi no Jutsu. Yes, similar, but quite literally on his own, without the usage of any chakra or even, seals. Wait, you mean chakra isn't included in this as well? Yes, Okage-sama. It seems that it activates when a situation is triggered. We will find out and discuss it later in detail once I get enough notes. Notes? Yes, I would like to study Naruto in detail. I will like to become his personal doctor and get notes upon him. Okay, I'll allow that. It will be good for those who are in future get this sort of Kakegenkai. Hi. As after that, Ochako left. As Minato then called for a council, it was time to do some cleaning. Because he was too busy dealing with his son that he put the council on halt. As the council meeting gathered. Why was this meeting called? Okage-sama, one of these will not shut up. This meeting is in session, as everyone was quite shocked with Minato's demeanor. 2 months ago, my son were attacked, and one of them was even our civilian council member's husband. What do you have to say for yourself? As he looked towards a woman who was a well-known businesswoman. What? Yes, it seems to me that they were all killed. And by my son. So he is a demon, she said. No, he's not. As we all know, Menma, my little one, is the one who holds the Kyuubi. But they were killed by my oldest, who happens to have a Kakegenkai we haven't seen before. Why then tell us all now? You are quite secretive, Minato, said Danzo, to make you all know that if you ever dare to touch my son again, I will give him a green light to kill you, to butcher you down even to the point where even your next generations will feel horror of what happened to you, as they all felt chills run down their spine. Are you good, Minato? Said Shikaku. Oh, I am very good, Nara-san. It's just that I now despise this village and would do anything within my power to just turn back time so I could let QB finish what it started. As everyone was gaping wide, "You're betraying the village? Why shouldn't I? You have given me every reason to. I gave this village everything, fought for it in the war, protected it with everything I had. I almost gave my life for it. My wife is in a comatose state because of it, and even as far as I know, my son has to pay a huge price, a burden to carry his whole life. I didn't ask for this when I signed up for this job. None of us did. And yet here we are. Because of your all selfishness and greediness," said Minato, with rage seething through his teeth as every one of them looked down. "We apologize. You all have forgotten one thing. I am their father. If anything happens first, it would happen to me. And if anyone is in danger in this village, mostly that it is me if the QB breaks free. And that is a big if, because the seal I placed on it was used by Mito Uzumaki herself, the wife of the Shodai Hokage, the woman that you also worship." As all of them looked down, as Hiruzen then said, "Minato, I think you should take a break. Let me handle the job for a while, okay? Yes, it will be for the good. I need to cool my head down." As after that, Minato left. As he arrived at home to see that in the backyard, his children were laughing, as there was another figure there. He got ready to attack, but once he arrived there, he saw who it was. It was his sensei, Jiraiya, who was there. As Jiraiya looked at him, "Oh hey, Minato, you're back." "Hey sensei," as both of the kids greeted their father enthusiastically. "Sit down. I was telling the brats about my adventure." "Yeah, Jiraiya-sensei's so cool," said both of them. "So, what do you want to talk about, sensei? I got your message earlier, from Hiruzen-sama." "Well kids, why don't you go and play? I have something important to talk to your father." As he summoned Gamakichi and Gamatetsu, as both of them went towards Naruto and with Menma as they started to play on the other side. "Let's go inside my office." As they went towards his home office, as they sat down there. "So sensei, what is it?" "I got a prophecy, Minato, from the great elder Toad. One of your brats is going to be the next child of prophecy and will save the world from great catastrophe. And you think that I should focus on that child?" "True, that is what I would have wished. If I didn't have met my both godchildren and was a cold-headed bastard as well as a greedy one at that. So what are you trying to suggest, sensei?" Minato said. "Train them both equally, Minato. Until they reach a finer age, I will try to take them away from the village and train them in Mount Miyabuku. Sensei, if you can, I would love to, for you to take them there and train them. Right now." "What?" "Minato, but they're young. They're like 3. That is what I want for them. To be able to protect themselves. They were attacked, sensei. Naruto was on bed for 1 month in a coma." "What? When did that happen?" "When your message arrived." "Sensei didn't tell me about this. Why?" "I told him to not tell anyone. I could not have taken risk of the message getting caught." "You sure are quite paranoid, Minato." "I can't help it, sensei. I know." As Minato started to break down, "I tried to make things right for them. I tried so hard, but I guess in the end it doesn't even matter. I tried to sacrifice myself, but was stopped, and now I'm thankful at the end of the day that Kushina talked me out of it, or otherwise I would have foolishly sacrificed myself and put my children in a worse spot that they already are. And those in the council, they're just greedy bastards. Want Menma to be their lapdog and a tag dog when needed. A tool that they can use and just dispose of. I don't want that for any of my children. I already made the mistake of making one of them a Jinchuriki. I won't let them happen again. It's already too late to cry over spilled milk, Minato. I know, sensei. It's just that I just want to make things right, and I think this is the right way. Then what will you do? Meanwhile you train them away, I will start to clean up stuff from within. take out the trash. So you're finally beginning with your plan Delta, right? Yes, I am. Danzo and the elders think they run the village, and how wrong they are. It is time I should let them know. Okay, let's know that the plan Delta is in action. I'll take the kids tomorrow. As in the night time, during the dinner time, well, Jiraiya informed them about their trip, that they were going on a training trip for a long, long time. And Minato didn't want anything to happen to Kushina, so he asked them to take her to the Mount Miyaboku as well, where she can be rested and look after her. Because the chakra there was potent, and there's nothing they need to worry, because Ma and Pa would more than gladly take care of her. And that is what was decided, and everything was moved there that Kushina required. And Ma and Pa take care of her. And Jiraiya started their training with Gamabunta as well as Ma and Pa, who were quite interested in Naruto and his ability, which he accidentally displayed while playing with his siblings. As he also thought of, Gamatetsu and Gamakichi as his siblings. As they were playing in front of all of them, they all noticed Naruto's Genkai. As suddenly everything slowed down and Naruto moved as a blur to the other side. Wait, Jiraiya boy, how did Naruto boy do that? I think that is his Genkai sensei. It's as if he was moving like a... said Fukusaka as Shima finished. Blur? That's a nice name, said Jiraiya. Blur. Naruto, huh? The rise of the blur. So are you going to turn him into a character of your fiction book or something? No, I'm not. I think I'm going to train the boy. We all are interested in him, and we can train Menma as well, in hoping that he will be able to balance things out with Kyuubi. And hence that boy's training began. As time skip. 2 years later, we go towards Konoha to see Minato sitting there in the office. Many tense situations were going around at the time, as we see Fugaku and Hiruzen and Itachi and Shisui inside the office, which was hidden away inside his house. So everything is going according to plan. Yes, everything is, Hokage-sama, said Itachi. It seems that Danzo and the elders are on the move, said Hiruzen. Danzo warns the Uchiha's Sharingan, from what I have gathered, and more specifically, Shisui's. Speaking of which, where is Shisui? He was attacked, but I was able to save him. He's currently resting in the Anbu hospital, with closely guarded by a road team. This is good. Nobody's supposed to go near that. Danzo could not touch him there. If he dares to, he will be tracked down within minutes. I know, said Minato, as Fugaku was quiet. Fugaku, remember Minato, when you became a Kage, I told you that you will be the light and protect this village from there, the face of the protector, and I will be your shadow, following you all the way, like a shadow Kage. I know. I still have the same feelings, and I will be loyal to my clan as well as my village. That is what all I require from you. I'm not finished. I'm also loyal to you, Minato, because you are my friend and my leader, because you are going as far as anyone could have gotten for the Uchihas, for us, and for my children. So thank you. He said, you don't need to bow, here is Fugaku. We will go through this together, and we have to stop them, because they not are only targeting the Uchihas, they are also targeting my children. I'll be damned if I say that it was only because of the Uchihas. True, I know, but it is for a good cause. As after that, they started their plan. The Operation Delta was finally in action. The sweeping was done, meaning those who were the goons and the gang of Danzo that he created within the council was eradicated, dismissed, pinning the elders down only to them, restricting them with their circle. They could not expand their influence. So, now, all they had to do was pin the final nail into the coffin and bury them 6 feet under, meaning capturing them. And that will happen soon. As we go towards on Miyaboku to see that Kushina was stirring awake now, as she only could move her face and smile and talk a little bit for the time being because her body was in deep slumber. And it seemed it still was, but she was glad that because of the potent chakra there, she was able to regain her consciousness to see her baby boys. And what you had told her enraged her to no end. And at the end, she knew that Minato regretted her decision. That is why he sent them here. When Jiraiya told them that he broke down in front of them, as they all were devastated, even the kids. They didn't want their father to worry. And Kushina was surprised to find out that Naruto had that Geki Genkai as well, as Jiraiya changed the topic to cheer them up. Their training was going great, and Naruto for the time being was able to learn somewhat about Thor style taijutsu, as it'll take him some more years to practice. Time skip. 10 years later, we see that Naruto, who was now 16, was now ready alongside with Menma to venture back into the elemental nations, as they have been taking missions from Mount Miyaboku and going on and traveling and even as far as battling against Akatsuki members who were targeting other Jinchurikis because Naruto despised them so much for targeting Jinchurikis because it reminded him of his brother. He saved Gaara from Suna, Yujutoni from Kumo, as well as some other shinobis, as well as some enemies that turned into his friends, such as Kuretsuchi from Iba, and Akatsuki as well. And to everyone's surprise, even Oniki, who respected Naruto for who he was, and a much better person than his father, as he quoted. As Naruto was surprised by this turns of event, at the age of 16, him and his brother had earned their own titles. Menma's was the light bulb, because he glowed thanks to Kurama's chakra. Yes, Kurama, Kyuubi's name, who has become best friends with Naruto as well as Menma. Odd why he chose Naruto, because Naruto was a cool guy and, as Kyuubi quoted, not so hard on the eyes. Whatever that meant. As Naruto on the other hand has gained the moniker of Blur, just like his father has earned the moniker of Yellow Flash. As Naruto, within a span of 10 seconds, had eradicated 50 enemies, neutralizing them without any death caused. And there were so many cuts that even the doctors were confused how they would stitch a person back up to 100% health. Meaning Naruto would either disable them permanently or long enough so that they could rethink their life decisions. He was a double S-rank threat, while Menma the light bulb was a S-rank threat. As today was the first day that they entered back into the village after many years. As currently we see that Kushina was amongst them, as on one of Naruto's arm was a redhead with glasses, as she was clutching his arm quite tightly. You know, Karin-chan, you can let go of my arm, it's, embarrassing. Ah, is my Naruto embarrassed? Yeah, somewhat, as Kushina giggled. Come on, Naruto. She is your fiancé and soon-to-be wife. Is this a way to treat your wife? Oh, come on, I didn't know about Uzumaki customs. Well, I tried to tell you and teach you. Ah, man. But I guess it's fine. She's kinda cute though, right? Naruto said out loud, as Karin blushed as everyone chuckled. Why you... as Karin said, as Naruto started to dash away from her, getting away from the angry redhead, who was like a firecracker at the moment. While Menma sighed, I hate my life. Why haven't I gotten one girl? And Naruto has a fiancé. And not one. 2 more. Yeah, the kid, I gotta say, takes after me. I have finally created a perfect hunk of junk. What do you mean by junk, Jiraiya? Said Kushina. Nothing. My son is a pure alpha true Uzumaki male. Both of them are. But Menma has to yet discover his true mate. Why do you suggest that, Mom? Well, these are the Uzumaki instincts. More like animalistic ones. Yeah, you have no idea. As for Naruto's other 2 mates, surprise, Kuretsuchi from Iba and from Kumo, none other than Yujutoni, who he both saved at different occasions and met them as well as trained with them for some time being. Naruto was the only person from Konoha that was allied unofficially by Iwa as well as officially from Kumo and Suna because, well, Gaara turned out to be the Kazekage next year when Naruto saved him, and not only that, became best friends with him. Gaara was happy that he had gained a true best friend after such a long time, and people were changing their perspective of him as well, thanks to Naruto. And here he was, about to meet his father. Nervous, Menma? Yeah, I'm gonna lie and say that I'm not. Same here, bro. Let's get this over with. As the three entered there, alongside with Jiraiya, as Minato went towards and hugged his family. His hair had turned white somewhat. Oh, Minato, couldn't you have turned quite old? Yeah, I have. It's good to see you all, he said, hugging them tightly. And then he noticed Karin. Oh, apologies. You must be Karin. I heard a lot about you from Sensei. He told me that you are Naruto's fiancé, alongside his other two. I couldn't believe my son became a womanizer. Again with that, as everyone laughed. So, how was your, journey? Well, you have read the bingo book, right, Dad? Naruto said, yes, I have. I have indeed. And you two are quite awesome. The light bulb and the blur. Seriously, I hate that name, Menma said. Oh, come on, Menma, that is quite nice. Well, you do glow up like a light bulb, and you do alert your enemies from far away. And to be honest, they are scared of you. So you got nothing to lose, Menma. Still, Chroma, I hate that name. As all of them chuckled. So, any new news? Yes, Naruto said, getting serious. Akatsuki's on the move now. They have gotten somewhat of chakra from the Bijus, restrained within their rings. We killed one of them and checked. It has the capability of storing somewhat of chakra, heck, even a Biju inside of them, for an extended period of time. My guess is that the chakra that was extracted from the Jinchurikis were kept within that ring and could be used as a replacement for God knows what. Creating a new Biju altogether, combining the 9. As Kyubi took over Menma, as eyes turned red. As Kyubi then said, Naruto is right. I'm afraid that they're trying to make a 10 tails. What? Yes, combining the 9 Bijus and a person with the Rinnegan ability, they will be able to summon upon the Garumazo, the husk of the 10 tails. And after feeding it our souls or ourselves, the 10 tails will be revived. A mass destructive weapon. This is not good, Jiraiya said. Yes, not indeed. What are we going to do? We have to call for a Kage Summit. Yeah, that reminds me, Naruto. Why don't we go and introduce ourselves to, our friends? You mean Sasuke? Huh. I best believe that bastard is now in Uchiha police force. Oi, dope, you're wrong. Here I am, he said as he jumped down, becoming the Anbu Commander mask and moving it away. How you been? Damn, Anbu Commander, huh? Who knew? Obviously not you two. How have you been, Menma? I'm been good. How about you, Sasuke? Yeah, I'm dating Sakura. Don't ask me how. But I guess it ended for the best. Wow, you got yourself a nice catch as well, Naruto. Yeah, actually got 3. Damn, seriously? Yeah, seriously. So who's this one? Is your carbon copy your son that you had? Haha, very funny, Naruto. His name is Sai. He was rescued from Danzo when we infiltrated him. Ah, I remember. 1 year ago you destroyed and decimated Danzo and finally executed the elders after taking out the root. Yeah, he was our informant at the time. I see, that is good. So any other news? Yeah, other guys wants to meet you. You see, when Naruto was at the age of 3, Naruto had made friends with all of the Konoha 11, except for Neji, Tenten, and Rock Lee, as they were older and they weren't there. So, all of them knew Naruto and Menma, and they played for more like a year or so together. and became best of friends. And after that, Naruto and Menma had gone away after their parents told them about the attack about on Naruto. And here they were now. Okay, so where are we going? We're going on Akamichi's bar. You know? Barbecue restaurant. Ah, I see. Okage-sama, I'm taking the day off for the day. Is that okay? Yes, Sasuke, you can go. As Sasuke went towards the Anbu headquarters and arrived at the Hokage front door within minutes. So, let's get going. As Karin followed in suit. As they made it there to see that everyone was there. Oh, you guys were waiting? Yeah, I alerted them. Cool. So, how are you all doing? We're doing good, they said in unison. How about you, Sakura? Oh, I'm learning to become a medic in Naruto. Good for you. How about you, Oh, dating Sai and all, and helping out here and there. Trying to become as good as dad and also learning medic with the billboard, bro. I guess so. You still haven't changed, huh? What do you mean by that? Both of the girls said with an eyebrow twitch. I mean, your personalities. You're still the same. Well, I guess you can say something like that. So how have you been, Choji, Shikamaru, and Kiba? Wow, Akamaru has grown up. I haven't noticed him. Yeah, as all of them were having just fun time as Hinata was caught by Menma, and Menma was caught by Hinata, staring and glancing at each other, as both of them would blush, as Kyubi then said, "Why don't you talk to her? She's a nice catch, Menma. I know for sure that she will enjoy being your maid." Oh, come on, Kurama. As Naruto saw this and gave them the space, indicating that all of them should leave. As from afar, everyone was spying upon them, as Naruto and Karin were the last one who spied upon them, seeing them go towards the Hokage monument where they kissed in the sunset. Oh, isn't that cute? Who knew my brother had it within him? Going all mushy and kissy on girl as the kunai was there. 10-second head start, Menma said with a huge flushed face. Oh, okay, as both of them dashed away. As Naruto and Menma were enjoying life in general by becoming S-rank shinobis, we go towards Amegakure, inside a cave where the remaining Akatsuki were. 4 of them so far were killed, Deidara, Sasori, Hidan, and Kakazu, leaving Kisame, Tobi, Zetsu, Konan, and Bots of Pain alongside with him. It seems that our density has decreased drastically thanks to the blur. We have tried to recruit him, but he won't listen because of one of his brother being a Jinchuriki, aka the Light Bulb, aka Menma Uzumaki no Mikaze. So how are we going to do this? Said Kisame, because I am itching for a fight. You are the only strongest person aside from Zetsu and Konan left, so we would try to utilize that and not go on a rampage over here, Kisame. So what do you just expect from me? Sit down? Our project is nearly done. All we need is Kyubi's sample and we will be able to recreate a miniature Ten-Tails, strong enough to level all Bijus and still do the same job. In due time, everything will be finished. But for now, we should need to wait. As unknown to them, one of the spies heard this, who was sending a letter in the form of crow to Itachi, who got it, and Itachi sent it towards Jiraiya. As Jiraiya was enjoying time with his, godsons and all his family, opened the letter. "What is it, Sensei?" said the 3 of them, father and children. "It seems Itachi and my spy informant has found their base, Amegakure deep in cave. I will be going there with you, Jiraiya-sensei. And me and you alone." "What?" Menma said. "Come on, Naruto. Are you seriously doing this right now?" "Yes. You are in danger, Menma. And you are the backup. If something goes wrong, you will stay here, remain here, alongside with family, because you will all be able to protect the village and yourself." "You don't trust me, do you, even after all these years?" "I do, damn it. I'm not a little kid who needs your protection, Naruto. I can do this." "I know, that is why I'm leaving you here as the last line of defense. If I fall, you might have a chance to train and become strong, to take revenge and to protect yourself." "He's right," said Jiraiya. Maybe we should leave. As both of them started to leave, as he kissed Karin goodbye and left. Time skip. 1 week later, in Amegakure, we see that both Jiraiya and Naruto has invaded in the form of toads as they landed near a port. As they were moving, covering themselves and blending themselves inside, as they were approached by an unknown figure. Nice seeing you here after a long time, Jiraiya-sensei. As Jiraiya turned around to see that it was Konan. Konan, huh? Nice meeting you. I guess you became a part of Akatsuki. Indicating that the other two are also here. That is not important, because you will end here. As suddenly Yahiko jumped down. Yahiko? You have... It is me, Nagato-sensei. Yahiko is long gone. I have just taken his body as one of my pets. As Jiraiya was taken aback by that. As Naruto then got instance, focused sensei. As they entered Sage mode, and Naruto blurred, damaging all of the parts of pain and neutralizing Konan instantly. But they all turned into smoke. Shit, as I thought. And there were barrages of attack from everywhere as Kisame, Zetsu, Tobi and all the cards get tagged upon them. As Naruto and, well, Jiraiya were heavily damaged. Sensei, get out of here. What? Are you crazy? I told you to leave. We have the information we needed. Now go! As Naruto then threw away a kunai. It had a wire attached to it. It was a zipline kunai. As he hooked it the other side to Jiraiya's back, as Jiraiya was yanked and thrown into a deep river, away from all of this madness. As Naruto didn't allow them to leave. Your opponent is me, as he created a dome seal, which wouldn't allow them to leave. It's a dome seal. We cannot leave until he dies, or either we die. As all of them descended upon Naruto. Naruto, being himself, tried to fight, but he was at loss, as he was panting and bleeding heavily. You have lost. Today, Blur. Or should I say Naruto, because of your arrogance. Arrogance my ass. I was just here as a collateral. The information I have sent is more than vital. You will soon fall. Yes, we will, but not by your hands. Oh, let's just see about that. As suddenly, chains erupted from his back, impaling all of them and draining all of their chakra, and Naruto's speed and senses boosting. Thanks to the Sage mode which he entered again, he was able to track down the original, Nagato. He arrived there, cleaving his head off and burning the Rinnegan, destroying the Dojutsu with his own eyes. The only person who were alive were Zetsu and Tobi. As Naruto arrived back there, as he switched his places with the clone, who was impaling them still, while the other remained dead. I'm surprised that you two are still alive. Your tricks are not enough to kill us. As Naruto placed chakra suppression seals on them, and unconscious seals on them. As Naruto arrived back in Konoha 1 week later, as Jiraiya was there, who was waiting for him. As Naruto sent them to the prison and placed many seals, even scribbled seals on their back when they were unconscious so that they cannot break the seals whenever they wanted. It was permanent ink, it could not be erased, and seals were engraved on them. They could never use or mold chakra, or even try to use hand seals or taijutsu at all. As after that, Naruto passed out because of the blood loss that he was having. The wounds were still there. Even the chakra boost left his chakra coil quite tensed and overused. He was being shifted to infirmary again, and this time around, he was unconscious for 1 whole month. As he opened his eyes to see that the 3 of his fiancés were there, as all of them slapped him one by one, turning his cheeks red and turning his head upside down. What was that for? He asked, rubbing his cheeks. You baka! We thought you were close to dying. Yeah, about that. Sorry. Never do that again. I hope so. I don't have to. I will do everything in my power to protect those who are precious to me. You all, my family, even Jiraiya. Hey, I resent that, Jiraiya said as all of them came inside. You know what I'm talking about, Erasanin. How are you feeling, son? Minato said. I'm feeling good, Dad, Mom. As they were happy. Hey, looks like you got yourself a girlfriend finally, huh? Is it official? Yeah, we're married. Wait, married, huh? Looks like Menma meted you, Naruto, in your own game. True, fair, I guess. So, Akatsuki Rakata, huh? Thanks to them, we were able to even trace down Orochimaru and subdue him within a month. Well, Menma was quite enraged, and so were we, so we had to let loose. Poor man. May his soul rest in heaven. Oh, yes, he will. Soon. You just need to rest and prepare for your wedding, which will arrive soon. As one by one, every one of Naruto's friends visited him and congratulated him. Time skip. 1 month later, at the age of 19, Naruto and his three fiancés married. And, well, shifted in their own house, was expanding the Uzumaki branches. Naruto was already in relation with the two of the other villages Konvichi, earning their trust with them and producing heirs for both of the said village and them as well. Naruto's life as a blur was looking up. He was eradicating bandits left and right, using his Gekigenkai, slowing down time and killing people. But he turned off his emotions, and he was surprised when his baby was born. His name was, well, ironically Boruto. He was born from Karin, with red hair with yellow streaks, and with one red and one blue eye, as he had this power when he was born, because he would slow down time. If it wasn't for Naruto, he would have gotten himself injured. This one is quite special, Karin-chan, as the other two Braggon's wife arrived. Oh yeah, if that is how the bride is going to wish, I'm just regretting it now, Kurtsuji said. What? I'm joking, she said when everyone looked at her in shock, as everyone just gave a chuckle. And Naruto soon became father of 8 children from all of his wives, and Menma just became father of 3 children from his wife, Hinata. And the grandparents, let's just say they spoiled their kids rotten, as Naruto, after, well, Kakashi became the 6th Hokage of the village this time around. And that is when Naruto brought in Tsunade and changed many things and brought peace to the elemental nations once and for all, and protected the whole world with a seal, like a shell covering the earth like a shield from Otsutsuki's and other outer species that would try to invade their planet. And it worked like magic and charm. Naruto could enjoy his life, finally retiring from the shinobi life known as Blur. As this is where I'm going to be living this story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out. Oh, and yeah, guys, I will be uploading a texting story on my other channel. I repeat again, other channel again. Some of you guys got confused and said, why upload a texting story? I had to mention in every comment that it was for my other channel that I turned it into a texting story. I'm not doing this for my main channel, guys. Come on, why would I? As yeah, that's it. This is Apollo Uchiha, and I'll see you in the next video.